fun stuff. Woo!
That went better than I thought it would. I bought some art supplies in Japan and I saved them for this video because I wanted to use them first in the video, and it's been a while, so let's do that. I wasn't sure what I was gonna draw yet, and then I was going through my phone. I don't know if anybody else does this. I'm sure most people have a notes app on their phone, but I tend to buy the most horrible phone that you can because I don't know, it's fun for me. So my phone doesn't have one of those. So I just text myself when I have ideas. There's no context in these messages whatsoever. My favorite that I'm gonna do today with the art supplies is alien driving spaceship very fast, making a face that suggests it is fast. Yeah, that's, So let's do that. Oh, look at Mrs. bought a tripod. Wow. I just wanted to create the illusion that I'm a professional, despite the fact that I am not. The supplies. Most of these are markers because that's what I wanted. There's no method to this. I just bought things. I tried to get the basics as well because I wanted to make sure that I had pencils and stuff so that I didn't have to incorporate any of the supplies that I already had before I bought these. Also, this sketchbook, which I will admit I have already used, to draw a picture of Logan. It's good paper, to be fair. So it's like heavy duty watercolor paper, which is amazing. I regret not buying more than one of those. I also don't know why I bought so many pencils because I didn't sharpen these. They're just here. I don't know. It's completely pointless. Ha 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 ha. Because I didn't sharpen them. Pretty much everything here was $1 or close to. So the basics, we have the standard pencil, which I actually remember to sharpen, go me. It's just a regular HB pencil. Boom. The eraser Wood picked out because he thought it was funny. It's similar to the one that I normally use, but it's got this little case on it. So you slide it down when you use the eraser, and then as you erase, it looks like little hairs because it pills up the eraser. As far as the pens go, I want to like separate them out by what I thought I would use them for, so it looks a little bit less like I just bought a lot of pens, which I did. Oh, this is another pencil also, before I forget. But this is just a mechanical pencil. I really don't use mechanical pencils at all because I feel like I press down too hard with mechanical pencils and it's harder to erase when there's a dent. So I just avoid them a little bit, which is dumb because they're really good for tiny details. So I need to kind of incorporate those back into drawing because they are useful. The next thing would be like the liner pen. I thought I had another white gel pen. Like I remember buying another one. Oh wait, it got stuck in the, wow. You got stuck. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay, I was worried. A couple of these were gimmicky purchases, these two, but they are tie-dye pens. The idea is as you're drawing, you will notice the color change on like continuous lines and stuff. And I don't really know how well that's gonna work. This was an accident, but I feel like it's going to be helpful because I use a lot of white gel pens when I'm drawing to correct the mistakes because I make a lot. So this one's a little bit bigger, which is probably gonna be the one that I lean towards more because most of my inking pens are thicker than this. So not gonna be as useful, but for like highlights and stuff, maybe this could be good. I don't know, it depends on how opaque the white ink is. That's the other thing with white inking pen. You kind of wanna not have to go over it more than once. For basic inking pens, I got this one. This one was from the Pokemon Center, and it's actually 2 pens. There's the thicker one, and then there's also the 0.8, 0.5, somewhere around there. This is the size that I use the most for inking stuff, so that'll work out great as long as it doesn't bleed on this paper. We'll see what happens. Also, the only other thing from the Pokemon Center that I got was this one, which I really regret not getting more of because they're all different colors and each color has a different Pokemon on it. But it's just a burgundy gel pen, which I don't have, which I thought would be kind of cool for line art. I have a brown one that I use a lot, but this is a little bit different. And then we've got a light blue. I don't know what exactly the idea I had behind this was. And then also a dark blue one, which apparently leaks, which is like a super fine point, which why? I don't know. 0.38, like when did I ever think I would need a pen that small? I don't know. And then also lavender, because I thought that would be really cool for like flowers and stuff. So there's that one. And then the next thing is the markers, which I bought a lot of them. I wanted to have at least a somewhat spectrum of colors because I didn't know what I was gonna draw with them. But also I just needed some different colors of markers that I didn't already have in my supplies at home. My favorites, honestly, are these. I bought several, as you can probably tell, these are my favorites because retractable marker. I don't know, there's just something about that I really liked, so I bought several. I mostly bought those in neutral colors because that's what I use the most. And they had some cool tones that I haven't seen sold individually in other marker brands. I know Copics come in every conceivable color, but they're $8 a piece here, so no. Respectfully, no. These were $1. Actually, no, I take that back. These were like 88 cents a piece. The next ones, I think these are technically highlighters, but they were listed as pens, so I bought them. And they're interesting colors. I probably won't use these two that much, but the other three probably will. They are very tiny though. And then I just needed to round out the color spectrum, honestly. I think these two are the same brand. They are. The larger end is basically just a marker, and the other end is basically just a line pen, and it's super similar to the highlighter pens that I showed you a second ago. You know, same deal with the purpley pink one. This one's kind of all by himself for some reason. I wish I'd gotten more of these because this color is really interesting. It's like a squash yellow, not like a standard yellow, which is cool. Chisel tip marker on one end, and then just a regular standard pointed marker on the other end. These two were kind of a just because purchase rather than a I probably need these for something purchase. I don't know if you can see on the marker itself or not. If you can see that, there's glitter inside the actual marker, which are different and cool. So I got 2 of those. You can kind of see it a little bit better on the purple one. That's everything that I got. Let's try and make something with that. So the alien drawing. I was trying to come up with something for it, and this is I feel like this is kind of more where I want to go. So let's do that. I'm real worried about that inking pen because I'm so particular about my inking pens. These are my babies, these are my children. I love them very much, and I have a very hard time using anything else. So it's gonna be difficult for me to put them in their little pen house and not use them. It's about these. I'm gonna start with a blank piece of paper. I wanna do loosely this, but fix it a little bit also. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how big. I guess we'll do like, this is the space that he's gonna be in. That way I also kind of know how to frame this because this is new for me. want to work on the little alien guy. So I'm going to take this one. I'm so scared. Oh boy. All right. Mom's spaceship. It says Mars Mom. A little lumpy up top. We're just gonna ignore that. Let's start coloring. For the alien, we have these options. I want him to be green, sue me. Before I do that, let me actually see what color these are before I go coloring on my... That's not a bad color. It's blue though, that's not green. I feel lied to. Okay. I mean, that's green. Does anybody else remember those t-shirts in probably the mid-90s? I think it was the same company that made those dog shirts, like those St. Bernard shirts, but it was just all aliens. They were like wearing cowboy hats. This is why you were $1. Look at you, you patchy little fool. Oh no. haven't I used yet? Oh, yeah. The glitter pens. And he did borrow his mom's car. Oh, I love that so much. This is my new favorite pen. Gonna throw all my other pens out tonight. It's just me and this pen from now on. Don't call me for a week. Me and this pen are hanging out, drawing stuff. Glitter pen, you're my new best friend. I'm really angry at that green pen. Green pen, if you're watching this, I hate you. I just want some shading and it's not happening. I'm making it so much worse. It's a shadow. Me when I mess up. It's a shadow. You wouldn't understand the perspective that I had when I was coloring. I don't know why, but I really want this to have a rear view mirror. Because I want his mom to be one of those moms that has the fuzzy dice hanging off the rearview mirror. This is just how I feel. Just want to get all the 90s car tropes in here, if you don't mind. And even if you do mind, I'm still gonna do it. So I just want you to know that if you're one of those people that has fuzzy dice hanging from your mirror, I'm with you. Because I still have the little CD thing that goes over your mirror. Because I just have a lot of feelings about a lot of albums, and I can't just contain it to 2 or 3. I need 30 in my car. I love it. He's going real fast. There's a couple pens I didn't use for this. I'm sure you are as curious as I am about these. We're just gonna try them. Because I'm so very skeptical that you'll be able to tell the color difference. All right, let's try the one that would be more noticeable maybe. Okay. This one's supposed to be green, yellow, and pink and blue, and yet nothing. Why? I really just want to keep scribbling until something good happens. Well, that sucks. Here's this. Didn't use this purple pen either. I can shade with it. That's good. I like the purple pen. Purple pen's great. Dare I try to add shading to the chip? I don't know. It's no glitter pen, but it's fine. All right, so that's this. Let's go back to the other camera. All right, guys, well, that was all the pens that I bought. Thank you, Japan. So there's that. Honestly, that new tripod has helped tremendously. I think it's really gonna make it easier to make videos more often now. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.